All right, it's Nights with Elaina. I am here with Dan and Shay. Y'all, it's so good to have you in studio.
So good to see you. I love the new digs here. It's amazing.
This is unreal.
Thank you. For anybody watching, or if you're just listening to this on air, you can check out our Instagram @with Elaina and check out the boys sitting here in the studio. But you guys, it is a big day. You is finally hitting country radio. Congratulations. Like, this is such an exciting time.
Thank you. Yeah, our fans are, they're like, finally.
Yeah.
They've loved this song since the day the album came out. And it's been one of our favorites too. And they've just been, that's the blessing and the curse of social media. You could see what people think about your songs in real time. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. But this one has just been one of those ones that since day one people have connected to. And, every Sunday we'll open up Instagram or TikTok, whatever it may be, and you see so many people using this song as their first dance at their weddings. And that kind of thing is always so cool for us. I mean, of all the songs, I don't know why they would choose ours. Of all the songs that exist in the world, for that moment, like the biggest moment of somebody's life, they choose our song. It's surreal to us still. We've had a few of those kind of songs in our career, and this is shaping up to be one of those as well for us. And now that it's hitting country radio, I feel like it's going to reach even more people, which is amazing and super exciting for us.
Well, on a day like this where it is hitting radio, it's about to take on its own life, a different life than it already has. What is a day like this like for you guys? Do you get nervous? Do you just are you excited to just let it live? Like, what emotions do you go through?
I think all of those. I think you have a little bit of nerves going out of but it's at least the song's been out for a while. We know that our fans love it, and like Dan said, this is an opportunity for it to reach a lot more ears, and we're mostly just excited. I think that every song that you write and record, most of all of these are just like your babies. You care about each song, and you kind of release it into the world, hoping that people love it as much as you love it. But we've kind of have gotten a good gauge on what our fans feel about this song, so we're pretty fired up. I'm mostly just excited, just a little bit of nerves in there.
Yeah. Well, that makes it even more fun, right?
Absolutely. You got to be a little nervous.
Exactly. Then you know that you care.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now, what about a video for this one?
We're working on it.
Yeah.
I've been on the phone all morning just trying to figure it out. I wish we had one in advance. We've been going so crazy and writing all the time, and we've been flying around doing these shows with Kenny Chesney, which is a dream in itself, like unbelievable. But yeah, we got to get on the video. We got a couple ideas kicking around right now. So.
I mean, does that feel pressure filled, because you guys have really kind of become iconic with your music videos? So you have to keep upping it, which you keep doing. But is there pressure
we go for it on the videos for sure. It's it's most important for our fans to just hear the song and connect with the emotion of it and that thing. But the video is like such a good way to spread it to a different audience. Especially with social media being a thing too. People will watch the full video, but even just like to help share the song, a little clip of it or whatever on social media is just a good way for more people to find out about the song. But at this point we've had so many singles, and we've done the dancing video, we've done this. It's like, what do we do now? Are we gonna go to space, or we got to do an underwater video? I don't know what it may be, but
mermen in this one. That's what I'm hoping
100%.
to see.
We did an underwater album cover. It was pretty sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing you performing this for the first time live. I wasn't there, but on TV at the BBMAs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And my goodness, that note that you held at the end, I did not see that coming. Was that planned, rehearsed, or was it in the moment kind of thing?
It wasn't super planned. I think it was like right before the show. Dan was like, "Is there anything that you want to hit like a note?" And I was like, Yeah, let's do a note. So we just kind of came up with it in our head. And we're like, all right, what about this? Do you like this? And he's like, yeah, that's it. So we'll try to go for it. And that audience was so much fun. Like, that was a really fun performance. And I feel like we were just kind of feeling ourselves. And that was kind of a last minute addition of them asking us to do that. And it was so much fun getting up there and jamming it. And I don't know, it's fun doing a new song. I feel like, you perform all of these, your older songs, you've done them a million times. There's something really fun about doing a new song that you haven't really performed a ton. Yeah. And we got to do that, on TV, and that was a lot of fun. It's pretty crazy. The
matching suits, everything like that. Yeah. I mean, they cut to Kylie Jenner right after you hit that note, and she was very excited about it.
Her and her baby, I think.
Her and her baby, yeah.
Baby was rocking out.
Oh, yeah, she definitely was. Well, when you go to award shows like that where it's all genre, does that feel wildly different than like ACM, CMAs?
For sure. It's pretty surreal. I mean, we love our country music family, but the thing is we kind of know everybody, which is awesome. It's like a reunion. You see everybody. It's it's going to be a late night. It's like, oh, we haven't seen these guys in a couple months. All right, yeah, we're probably going to be partying after the thing. But it's just like you're looking left, looking right, and then like, boom, you look over your shoulder, and it's like Diddy's there, like tapping you on the shoulder. And he came up to us and was like, hey, guys, like, I love your music. Like, I listen to Speechless every day. And we're like, excuse me, Mr. Diddy?
Mr.
That's
Diddy?
pretty crazy.
Mr. Diddy?
And he had like his guy with him. He's like, let's get a picture. And we're like, yeah, of course. He was hosting the show. So that kind of stuff is just surreal. I mean, I mean, that was like on the radio when we were in middle school, driving around, like listen to it on cassettes, whatever it may
that's so
be.
weird.
And just that kind of stuff just is really cool. But, we love the country award shows because it just feels like family. So we're a little out of our comfort zone at those, but they're still fun for what it's worth.
Does it feel like first day of middle school and you're like, am I going to eat lunch in the bathroom by myself?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
are the cool
Absolutely.
kids
That's usually
coming?
what happens for sure.
Well, you guys, you have so much going on right now. And of course, I've got to bring up the Kenny Chesney tour here and now. We just got to see you, I guess it was like a month ago or so now in Nashville. Just what is this tour like right now? I mean, you got to be making some crazy memories.
It's just been crazy. I mean, every time that we get done with our set, Dan and I take a shower and get ready and run as fast as we can to front of house. He has like this kind of viewing deck above front of house, and Dan and I we're fans. We're genuine fans, and he's a huge reason why we are in country music and why we fell in love with country music. So being able to go out there and get a free Kenny Chesney show every Saturday is a huge plus. And obviously, playing our own show, that's a bonus for us. But it's been incredible. Kenny has had the same crew, the same band for so many years. And what they've built there is such a family. And it's kind of, it's so representative of what country music is to begin with. We're talking about award shows and things. And we're so proud to be in this family and get to have such a great community here. And he's built that and taken it, out on the road. And he just has this the whole energy of the whole tour is just incredible. And from the backstage antics, there's like a whole bar, they're like making food backstage, and just like it's just a party every weekend. And what they've created is it's pretty incredible. So it's very special. Every artist, I think, dreams to go out with Kenny, because you hear these stories of like, that's the tour you got to get on. It's a really good time. So we're having a blast, man. It's truly a dream come true, really.
So are you able to actually hang with everybody on the bill, like Carly, Old Dominion, Kenny? Like, what's that like backstage?
Absolutely. Everybody's hanging. It's just such a cool day. Like Shay said, we go out like to that little deck that he has to watch, and everybody's out there singing and dancing. It is funny though. You're kind of like a sitting duck out there, like on this platform, and all the people are watching us like go crazy, sing all the words. I don't know. It's just genuine. We know every single word to his set, every single word to all those songs, and we're singing along, having a good time. And I feel like people are like, yeah, they're still fans, at the core of it. That's why we do what we do. It's like we're fans of country music, and it's inspiring to us. And we've toured with Carly before. She's a great friend, and the Old Dominion guys are always a great time. So it's a great bill.
Wait, have you been seeing any like TikToks popping up of like people recording you guys rocking out to Kenny?
Oh, I'm sure they exist. We posted one of us up there singing like the first weekend, and it was just, we're clowning for sure. We bring our own little cooler up there. It's like literally like we're going to the Kenny Chesney show. It's sick.
I love it. You're tailgating, doing the whole thing
100%.
up there. Well, when we hear new music from you, of course, everybody gets curious about what you're working on. And, I don't want to get ahead of myself here since you just put you out onto country radio. But it is, we all easily assume that maybe you're working on stuff on the side. And with that being the latest single, it's one of very many off of Good Things. So are you thinking that might be the last one off the album, or like what's the thought process there?
I would say the next batch is going to be new.
Yeah,
we've got so much new stuff. We kind of hit like a bit of a creative stride at the beginning of the year. We finished our tour at the end of last year, took a few weeks off, like a little reset, a little rest, and like we got back together and we're like, let's just go head down, and rock it like we did, at the very beginning. We had a little bit of time leading up to this Kenny tour, and we knew this year was going to be, we're doing one show a week with Kenny, which is like so chill. It's Saturday nights, and we got the rest of the week to spend time with our families and write, which is what we love to do. And it has just felt like making the first album where there's no pressure, nobody checking in, guys, we have a hit, we have a single yet, or anything. And it's just like, we hit this stride where we were sitting with an acoustic guitar and a piano and just writing like we did at the very beginning with no pressure, nothing but time on our hands to do that. And we really got on one, and we stockpiled a lot of songs. Again, we haven't really recorded anything yet. We're just writing and writing and writing. And I feel like we're going to have the biggest batch of songs to choose from that we've ever had. Usually, you're going so much, coming up to this point. We've been doing this for like 10 years together now, and everything is so busy, so jam-packed. It's like, we don't have any time to write. Okay, we finished writing our 12th song. Okay, that's the album, and it's worked out for us. We've made albums that we're super proud of, but this go around, it's been just a lot less pressure, and just I feel like we tapped into that vein that we were on at the very beginning, and I think it's going to be a special project for sure.
Well, yeah, when you have that time and you can actually sit with things and not feel rushed and everything, like that's going to be a really cool product.
We're pumped.
Yeah. Well, with the rest of this year and working on the album and stuff, are you guys going to be able to slow down like Christmas time and stuff? Because I'm realizing that we're basically at Christmas, like looking at schedules
Isn't that
right
crazy?
now.
We've been talking about that, how it's almost Christmas time.
Yeah.
I feel like every time it's just like, how did we get here so quickly?
And in music terms, it's already like, if you don't have your Christmas song turned into the label, you're too late. You missed the deadline.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that's good. We've had a lot of fun putting out some Christmas songs in the past couple of years, and it's become one of our favorite times of the year. I mean, it's always been, Christmas is obviously magical, but we will get to kind of enjoy Christmas this year. I think we'll be home hanging out, maybe have a little holiday party, hanging out with each other. Be a nice little vibe.
Very nice. Yeah. Well, you mentioned this would be about the time you'd have to turn in Christmas songs. So have you guys been turning anything in this year?
I don't know. Maybe.
Who knows?
We'll see. See what happens.
I know everybody's still waiting to see if that full-length album happens.
I know. So. We're getting close at this point. We've been dropping a few a year. And
I know you can just put them all on an album.
Exactly.
Just have one new one.
People are going to be furious because they're like, you've already put out these songs. It took you 10 years to get here, but you have now 12 songs. It's going to be good.
Well, you guys, I'm just so excited for everything that's happening with you. And congratulations on the Kenny tour, on everything you're working on. I can't wait to hear what you're working on. But it's so great to see you. Dan and Shay, thank you for being here.
Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for letting us come hang in your fancy new studio. This is beautiful.
Anytime.
Gorgeous.
Anytime.
Amazing.